Di qua, hai capito? Ma me lo...
E alle mie spalle potete vedere il punto dove la violenta lava di acqua.
The landslide that this morning has swept away Casamicciola Terme, one of 6 municipalities of the island of Ischia, is one of the most appalling tragedies that has marked the Green Island. A river of water and mud came down with tremendous violence from the mountain that is suddenly caved in after an heavy rain. The layer of rainwater, soil and debris has dragged on a journey of miles everything, including cars and people, that had been blasted on the beach near the port of the spare town. A 15-year-old girl is dead drowned, while the wounded person would be 20. The traffic on island, needless to say, has gone completely haywire. Casamicciola is virtually off limits. We are just at the edge of the Casamicciola, as you can see behind me. The emergency vehicles and bulldozers are trying to free up quickly the road from the mudslide that has fallen this morning from the mountain. Initially, it was feared that someone could be scattered at sea along with the crumpled cars. And behind me, you can see the spot where violent lava of mud and water has literally drowned the cars. And this time, the rescuers are trying to pick up the one who is present on the beach. We saw them also in water. Fortunately, however, after research has been excluded that someone was trapped in water. In addition, with our cameras, we have advanced inside Casamicciola and precisely towards Piazza Bagni, point where the river of water, mud and debris swept more strongly everything and appeared forward and from where have started the cars that have hurled at the sea. A scene of terrible destruction. As news, we remember that just in these days, and right in the town of Casamicciola Terme, the judiciary, as a result of our complaints, had arranged the kidnapping of the area, has given the green light to the construction of the forest barrier of state in the Pinewood Bosco della Maddalena, where, in area of high hydrogeological risk, should be demolished dozens of loose pine trees and to be replaced for a big building of reinforced concrete of 3 stories. Incredible. Italian Marxist-Leninist Communist Party and PHML TV will continue anyway to fight against this authentic building havoc of state. Hard to believe, but just while in Casamicciola Terme occurred the terrible tragedy, with our camera, we were busy filming and denouncing a dreadful flooding which has affected Ischia Ponte, where a river of water and debris came down with frightening violence from Via Giovanni Battista Vico and from Via Pontano, a very dangerous situation that in this area occurs whenever rains and of which all the town administration where governing Ischia are politically and administratively responsible because residents and across the island have not had the policy will to achieve an adequate sewerage and of disposal of the rainwaters. For not speaking of Gallo's motion, with which they are designing and realizing the public works in the town of Ischia, where the roads affected by the interventions as happens since time, for example in Via Antonio de Luca, seem continually creating danger and inconvenience to residents. Finally, as news, we were emphasized that the storm of this morning, apart from having caused the terrible tragedy of Casamicciola, had caused also landslides in all the island. In the municipality of Ischia, in addition to being slided down, a dry wall collapsed onto Via Giovanni Battista Vico, a landslide occurred in the parking of the nursery and primary school of Ischia Ponte. That is to say, outside the school building, of which, since years, PHML TV denounces, but until now, unfortunately, in vain,